Good morning. Today is the November 12th, 2022. I'm still not doing so well, as you can probably hear, but I'm doing okay to punch out another video. Yes, the t-shirt is deliberate. Uh, and the funny thing is, when I bought this shirt originally, I bought it for the color. I bought it because I liked it. I had no idea that it actually represented something which I follow rather intensely over the past 9 months. And yesterday was a red letter day for the Ukrainians, Slava Ukraine. Um, if you follow international news, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The return of Kherson to its rightful people is something to be celebrated. Again, Slava Ukraine. Again, to distract myself from my current condition, I thought that I would finish up a bit of a three-parter on my take on modern entertainment. Where I'm going for today is the show miniseries series ANDOR. ANDOR is one of those interesting Star Wars Star Wars adjacent Star Wars universe shows. I personally think that show in particular has upped the game for the current condition of the Star Wars universe. Me, I like the originals, of course. I absolutely thought that Clone Wars was fantastic. I really was engaged for the whole trip, as it were, from beginning to end. Was it 7 seasons? I was in Lake Flint. The sequels, not so much. As a matter of fact, yeah, I did enjoy the first one, and then no more. Did I enjoy it anymore? All of a sudden it became a slogfest to get through the last two. They're standalone movies, although Rogue One was, yeah, I thought for 2016, I absolutely would put it for the one of my favorite films for the year. And it has mostly to do with the third act. I mean, it is what it is. I get all the criticisms, and apparently I'm not sure how well it's aging. I personally have seen it a couple of times, and I still get hyped for that third act, the war scene. I personally, yeah, I'm in for that. The current batch of shows, there's not much I can say that everyone else hasn't said, apart from Mandalorian, specifically season 1, where that's sort of a high bar for what a Star Wars universe show can be, on par, in my opinion, with the Clone Wars, the animated series. That's the high bar. And now we come to ANDOR. And ANDOR seems a bit of a mixed bag from what, the reviews and the reactions which I watch. I think they upped the game again. I think that I would put it on level with The Mandalorian season 1. I really like, yeah, it is a prequel, and those are always touchy. But if they're done well, yeah, you know that main characters are not going to die, regardless of their situations that they find themselves in. That said, you know that they survive, and the whole journey is, how did they survive? Is it believable? Is it exciting? Did one of their friends die because of their actions? Whatever. I mean, there are still ramifications for it. Yes, they will survive, but will the minor characters, secondary characters, how will they fare? Yeah, that kind of stuff. I personally think that Andor is doing a great job of re-exploring the universe of the Star Wars universe, especially at that time period when the Empire is sort of at its zenith, and the rebellion is just starting. It is definitely a field of worthy of exploration, and I think they're doing a great job. Feels Star Wars. It's got the three episode arcs. People say, "Oh, it's so slow to start." Yeah, but the setup, and I personally don't find it all that slow myself. Hey, I'm one of the weirdos. Okay, I personally thought that the prequels of yes, the prequels of Star Wars were actually pretty good, especially Revenge of the Sith. I thought that was outstanding as far as that goes. But in general, oh, the politics, boo. That's what empires are. There are only politics, and then war is an extension of politics by any other means or by another means, whatever the Klaus. You know what I'm talking. Maybe you don't know, but there's an Austrian general who said politics is just basically war is just politics by any other means, and it is. I mean, come on. I started this off with Ukraine. Look at Russia wants to subjugate Ukraine. That's politics. Ukraine does not want to be subjugated. That's politics. So they have to have a slugfest. Who will win? Obviously, I think you know where my sympathies lie. That's politics. That it has to come at times to fighting it out. It is what it is. I absolutely am not a warmonger, but I do believe in standing up for your rights, the collective rights of your people. And sometimes you have to put in the good fight, win or lose. If it comes to start, do you want to be a subjugated people or do you not want to be subjugated people? If it comes to the fight, I probably will take it on. I guess. I mean, with my cane, I don't think I'd be that formidable of an adversary, but that's just my 2 cents. Anyways, I just wanted to throw it out there that from my point of view, I think that what Andor is doing is a return to form, bumping up of the quality of the series. I really wish, and I watch a lot of reaction channels, and they're mostly entertaining. And I love hearing other people's takes on it. And as per usual, sometimes I say stuff that I never thought of that. Actually, that makes sense. I will just say this. For the ones that think it's too slow and it's always, the payoff is always worth it, the payoff wouldn't be worth it if they don't lay the groundwork to get to the payoff. Okay, it is politics, but politics by any other means, right? So, anyways, that's what's going on behind the patch today. Thank you for letting me distract myself from where I am health-wise, but I'm doing okay. Don't get me wrong. There's actually some good news. Maybe tomorrow I'll delve into it, but it is what it is. I'm not, if you can hear it, I'm not doing the greatest, but I'm also not doing too shabby either. Anyways, that's it for today. Again, that's what's going on behind the patch. I will talk to you guys later.